Okay, we're gonna do host.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Joe Kemp here, and we're here at Days of Dead again. Boss Dog Show teaming up with the great Robin Nelson
With Horror Pop After Midnight, and our guest this morning is Skid Row's Rachel Bolan and Dave Snake Sabo. How's it going, guys?
Hi guys.
What's happening?
Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely.
So, how much fun are you guys having at Days of the Dead and meeting the cool horror community?
I'm a huge old school horror fan. So for me, it's been really great in the sense that you get to see a lot of people who have worked behind the scenes as well as people who have starred in the movies. And to me, I think the people who do the makeup and the art direction and things like that are the unheralded heroes of those movies that we love. So it's great to see them and getting their just accolades that they should be from the fans.
So, have you guys ever thought about writing a horror film script to do your own horror film?
We have ideas for sure, you know, because he's into a lot of different type of things that I don't watch, and I watch like really the Hammer films. That's hard to me. That's about as scary as it gets for me. But some psychological.
They're
sorts.
great though.
But
They're great movies.
yeah, but I think if we combine to do it, that's how we started our songwriting team. Because he grew up a metal head, I grew up a punk rock kid, and it just worked. You know what I mean? So yeah, we've had ideas. We've bounced them around here and there, but doing these conventions are. They're fun. We get to meet fans that don't even expect us to be here. Like, we're still trying to figure out where we fit in. But it's maybe because we're scary assholes or something. But, so we, yeah, it's really cool to come here. We met Malcolm McDowell last week, which I don't get starstruck much. I think I've been starstruck about twice in my life. And I was pretty close. You know, he was talking about the Beatles when he saw them in the Cavern Club. And it's just like, wow. If
We're
we hadn't
Pete Best.
Yeah, we're Pete Best. He goes, so I was thinking as I was walking away, if we hadn't done that convention, we would have never met him and got those stories.
That was a great moment.
These things are great.
All right. Since John Bon Jovi helped you guys get your start and they're getting their 40th anniversary going, so are you guys going to have a big anniversary album and tour when it's time for you guys to do something like that, like Bon Jovi?
We focus so much on the present, like that. We're very much, which I personally I think is very healthy for the band, is that we're very focused on the here and now. We've kind of always attempted to maintain that sort of thought process because it allows us to move forward. We're very proud of our past and everything that we've been able to accomplish, but we don't lament anything, so we just press forward. If that opportunity arises and is presented to us, or Rachel's the more creative one in the band, if he comes up with this idea or we collectively come up with an idea that makes sense and that's really special and not cookie cutter, then yeah. But we just tend to really live in the moment, to be quite honest.
Full disclosure, I find out about our anniversaries on Instagram because I'll see a fan on this day, Slave to the Grind came out. I was like, oh wow, shit. I'll call him. I was like, you know, Slave to the Grind came out like 30 something years ago. But yeah, so that's how I find out.
So what's new on the plateau? What new works you guys are working with?
We, you know, we're always writing, throwing ideas at each other. Right now, we're in the middle of looking for a singer. I hear all you guys rolling your eyes already. So our singer Eric left to prioritize his health, and understandable. So we're right now we're just taking our time because we have time, and we got a couple guys on the radar that we're gonna audition, and there's also a couple of our friends that want to do what Lizzie Hale did, and let's sit in for a few shows, you know, and that's fun too. That was so much fun doing those shows.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We also have a live record coming out,
Right.
too, which is in the next couple of months it'll be coming out. And it was we did it in London, which was really special for us because that city holds a place in our hearts since the beginning of the band. So it was a place where we could have a moment in time, sort of in perpetuity, and it was a really fun show, and I'm so happy that we've, after all this time, having Skid Row that we were able to capture finally a live record. So something we're very proud of.
Also in the early 90s, you were in Huber Heights, Ohio for a haunted house. So what was that like being part in this haunted house?
I love haunted houses, man. I friggin' love them. So anywhere where I can catch a buzz and shit my pants at the same time, I'm all about.
Which usually happens.
Whether I'm in a haunted house or not.
I can just picture
It happened yesterday.
I had to ask that.
That's fucking awesome.
We've had some great shows in Hoover Heights. The Rose is the place, right?
Remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and we played there a couple times recently, and man, we had such a good time. Good rock crowd.
Oh, it's a huge rock crowd, especially there in the Dayton, Ohio area. They just love their metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was
for
Europe
sure.
over in London, man. Music scene in Europe is a whole different taste in a whole, man.
Yeah.
When you guys recorded out there in London, that music scene out there is just amazing.
It is, and there's so much musical history out of the UK as a whole, and getting to do that live record in London was really, really special. And 35 years in the making.
Yeah.
You know, finally.
I was raised like a big part of for me personally was the new wave of British heavy metal, and that had a profound effect on my life as a guitar player and a songwriter, and more, even more so a fan. And so every time that we go over there's a piece of history that we somehow uncover or go visit or revisit. And I think the whole idea of being able to do this record there is sort of paying homage to the history that we have been inspired by growing up, and that we've been able to bring to Skid Row.
A lot of famous guitars and their guitar cases are either filthy or have interesting stuff in it. So do you have any interesting stuff in your guitar case?
In or on?
In or on?
Yeah, I've got a sticker that says I like ass juice.
That's right. From Vegas. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Double Down Saloon in Las Vegas.
I heard of it.
Okay,
Just want to
so
go.
they have a big jug there, and they just keep combining. If a bottle gets low, there's no recipe to it. They just pour whatever. As long as it's brown, it could be considered ass juice. And the brave do shots. We've done a couple shots. Actually, that day it wasn't too bad. But
Yeah.
I've been in there before, and it was like, ooh, it was
Yeah.
rough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's called ass juice.
Yeah, so they call it ass juice.
I'll have to remember. I have to go there and try that.
Yeah.
Is it pretty potent?
And you get it.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And you get it. You buy the sticker.
Yeah.
They don't even give it to you.
Damn, I feel like if you're doing a shot of ass juice, you at least get a sticker. Like, you're brave.
Right.
How big is the sticker?
It ain't small.
You can read ass juice from across the room without a doubt.
It's enough for an attendant at a ticket counter for Delta to ask me, "Excuse me, what exactly is ass juice?" And I had to explain it to her the same way we're explaining it to you guys.
So when's this live album dropping?
When is it, September?
September or October. We're really up on things.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's September. You could pre-order now
Right.
through skidrow.com.
Definitely got to get that. I didn't even know that was coming.
There's a DVD as well of the
Oh,
show.
no
so,
shit. What,
yeah.
behind the scenes of the making of the live, or just
Just alive. Just alive. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
hell
definitely
yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's exclusive here for us. There's gonna be a lot of fans. Oh yeah, my friend Krista, I was telling you about Krista Smith. You know,
Right.
she really loves you guys, and she's like, I would love to tear your T-shirts off.
We only have one each.
Yeah. I think this one will come off really easily. I've been wearing it for about 6 weeks straight, so.
It'll just stand on its own.
Has to take the jacket off really slow.
Yeah.
So, all these horror conventions you've been to, what were some of the interesting fan interactions you guys had that stand out?
What we noticed, and that when we're sitting on the other side of the table, that people open up, like without even being prompted. Like they give us their medical history, they give us how much they hated their parents, you know, and we're like, okay, do you want me to sign that?
We're like the convention psychologists.
Yeah, and it's funny because walking around, just going looking at some of the vendors, and then some, I forget who it was sitting adjacent to the vendor I was looking at. They were doing that to them too. I think it might have been some of the nerd guys, and they're telling them their life story. And I'm like, it's really interesting, you know? It's almost like being a bartender without tending bar, where people just open up to you. It's cool. I like that people feel comfortable enough to.
Yeah.
Well, and you guys had such an influence on people through the years that, you know, they finally get to meet their icons.
I guess,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, oh my God, dude, you don't even realize what you meant to me. And I spit out a bunch of shit. Like, I was rocking you guys when my dad hit me.
Yeah, I just find it really interesting. But like, seeing the creative, it's a whole creative atmosphere for me, seeing the people that like their paintings and that make their own figurines and just crazy artwork. I really like that aspect of it, and I usually get something or a few things every time we play, or I'm sorry, every time we do one of these, and I really like that aspect of it, and just the whole community, you know, it's like, we're weirdos, man. We grew up weirdos, and now this is like, these are our people. And, you know, it's so cool to feel comfortable and not have to worry about what people are thinking. You know, not that we really do, but it's cool to have the camaraderie of not being afraid to be weird. You know?
Excuse me.
Oh, fuck yeah. There's too many people that just like each other.
Absolutely.
Cookie cutter motherfuckers. Like, be
Lot of
you,
cookie
be
cutter.
real. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
You go to those neighborhoods in every single fucking house. It's the same way with people. They get in these little groups.
Yeah.
Man, be you. Be true to yourself. You know,
Absolutely.
You live once, and you know,
Yeah.
be weird.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where can everybody find you on social media, and what's going on with Skid Row, and of course your album coming out?
Okay, so we have we're on all the platforms. It's skidrow.com is our website. We're official Skid Row on Instagram. Then we have a TikTok, official Skid Row on Facebook, and Twitter or X or whatever they call it now.
X.
Me personally, I'm only on one. I keep it simple. You all right?
All right.
It's an ass juice.
Oh, yeah. He has the ass juice right there.
I keep it simple. I'm only on Instagram at official Rich Bolan, and Snake is Snake Sabo 16.
Yeah, and I don't really participate.
Yeah.
Hey, at least
I don't.
honestly-
I really don't. I used to a long time ago, and then I saw it. Just as things happen, it gets more and more toxic, and I'm just like, yeah. So I go on for the news, like Associated Press or Reuters or something like that, and
Or the upcoming rock groups coming out, right?
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes something will slip in there, and I'll go, "That's really interesting," you know.
You guys know any good up and coming little hidden rockers that's fucking kicking ass?
I'll tell you what, there's two bands that come to mind. One is a punk band out of LA called Nice. It's spelled Niis. I am so into this band. They're the real deal, like real punk. You know, it's like just the anger, the angst, and the aggression, and cool, really cool songs. And another band is a band out of, I'm not sure what part of England, but they're out of the UK, called High Fade. Okay. And they're mainly instrumental, and oh my God, they're so good. And they're killing it out there. And I'm so happy for those guys. They were buskers. They would just sit and play out on the streets, and they were so good. Like, they're ridiculous musicians, and they write really cool songs. Most of it's instrumental from what I heard. They do sing a little here and there, but check them out. They're a 3-piece, and they're awesome. You're going to be hearing about this band a lot, I guarantee you.
I'm looking forward to it. I like
Yeah.
it.
Oh, hell yeah.
High
Check
Fade.
out some cool indie bands that coming up.
I think
Nice. Good.
I think Sleep Token's cool. They're doing something interesting, and there's I just literally got turned on to it. I think they're from England, like a punk band in England called Turnstile.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I haven't dove into it big time, just a little bit, but from what I heard, it's definitely interesting.
Hell yeah. Like I said, thank you so much for, coming on, your busy schedule here at the convention to talk with us.
No worries, our pleasure, man. Thank you for having us.
It's my pleasure.
All the best to you.
Yeah,
all the best. All the best to you guys.
Yes, sir, brother.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it so much, man.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And guys, hey, make sure to check out all their socials, find them, follow them, share.
New live record.
Fuck yeah, new live records.
Hell yeah.
Any other shout outs before we sign off? You got anybody else?
Hi, Mom.
I'm going in for a liver.
Hi, Rachel's mom.
I'm starting a liver rental business.
Yeah.
We're building the website. It'll be out in 6
Yeah,
months.
yeah,
It'll be ready to roll.
Snake has a couple baboons he raising, so he can borrow their liver.
Yeah.
It should work.
Liver rentals.
Yeah.
New business.
Liver cleanse.
I'm in sponsoring adult diapers now.
And he's also coming out with t-shirts and bumper stickers too.
Yeah, I still have the same diapers I did when I was 2.
Guys, thank you for always just coming through, man. Check them out on the latest episode. We'll see you then.
There you have it.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Thank you.
All right.
Can I get a quick picture with you guys?
Yeah, of course.
Like I thank you so much. That was so fun.
Oh, no worries. Our pleasure.
I hope we answered some good questions for you.